All right, we're back with round two of our weekly tournament, Historic Pauper games. Um, so I don't know that much about my opponent or what he's playing. So I'm on the draw, it looks like. Hmm. So I do have the four lands. I don't have a 2 mana ramp, but I have a lot of my 4 mana power creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this mainly because of the Foretell giving me a turn two play. I'm gonna start with thinning my deck with the Evolving Wilds. Um, I could use more lands, but I think four is a good number, and every small percentage chance helps, right? And look at this, my opponent on green-red Gruul foretelling most likely a pack mate. Um, so here I'm gonna hide my colors a little bit longer, even though this is most likely a mirror match. Yep, there's the pack mate. Um, Ooh, my opponent missed the land drop. That's pretty important. He gets the explore. Okay. And he missed the land drop again. Oh, that's pretty bad for him. Oh, yeah, visionary. So I'm gonna attack here for sure. And then play a pack mate. So he's gonna be pretty behind because his turn 3 play is gonna be a visionary, most likely. Oh yeah, and he packs it up. Alright. So that was unfortunate for my opponent, missing the land drops in a mirror match. So in a mirror match, wow, okay. I've never actually played this. I'm gonna bring in the Survivor's Bond, and I think I cut a Frostbite. Yeah, yeah. So the recursion from Survivor's Bond on an Elementalist and then like a pack mate, that's gonna win you a lot of grindy games, and then Cosmotronic Wave is also going to win a board stall. So I wonder if my opponent's playing Cosmotronic Wave. Um, he's going to want to keep the board small, whereas I'm going to try to build up a big board and then use Cosmotronic Wave to win. And this looks like a good hand. I do have to draw a red source, but I do like Mind Stone into like Trumpeting Herd or something like that. He has the Explorer. Okay. So I have to decide if I want to play around like a Frostbite, and I think I don't, because I have the Llanowar Visionary if he kills my Anarchomancer next turn. Otherwise, I'm going to jam turn 3 Trumpeting Herd for sure. So let's see if my opponent has the turn 3 Trumpeting Herd. He's playing Visionary. Okay. Elvish Visionary, I should say. So here I'm going to play out my Herd first, in case he has like a Frostbite from my Goblin. Or some kind of trick in combat. Oh, is my opponent playing Storm? Is that what he's playing? Yeah, alright, alright. This looks alright. Now I know what he's playing. It looks more like my opponent is playing Chatterstorm. Okay, Galvanic Relay for 1. That makes a lot more sense. So here, gonna get my attacks in. He's chump blocking already. Interesting. Um, and wait, why did it? That's interesting. I think I Reckless Impulse here, looking for lands. Okay, I did find the lands, but not... If I had an untapped land, I could have Mind Stoned into Visionary, but I'm gonna have to Visionary. And, get a Frostbite here. Probably get a Mountain. Yeah, you have a Visionary. So he's looking for the Chatterstorm. So next turn, I think I'm gonna Igneous Elemental. Does he have the Chatterstorm here? Into a Relay, okay. He has Chatterstorm now. Interesting. Yeah. So, Mind Stone. So my opponent has to go off next turn. It's possible. It's possible. He does have 7 mana here. It's very possible. So he has 4 mana, but he has a Narcomancer on board. First day of class. I think he's stuck on red mana here, and it looks like he's trying to decide whether or not to risk the Reckless Impulse, looking for another red source. Okay, it looks like he's not risking it. Pest Summoning is okay. I'd like to draw a Cosmotronic Wave here. That would win me the game. So he gets 5 squirrels here. He's probably going to have to play defense, though. And I'm going to have to look for a Cosmotronic Wave. Oh, wow, he has another Chatterstorm. Nice. Very nice. So I think that does it. Exactly 11 squirrels. Yeah. Wow. Very nice from my opponent. So I could have held back at 1 creature. I don't know if I wanted to play around that, but I could have. Because if I hold back 1 creature, he's at like 11 life instead, and that's a lot more. But it's possible that was the right play. Alright, so he is on Storm. I don't have anything against Storm. Basically just have to kill them as fast as possible. So I don't want Survivor's Bond. Yeah, I think just my regular deck. Just put on as much pressure. I'll be on the play this time. Alright, so yeah, this is a good hand. I do need to draw another land if I want to play my turn 3 4-drop. But Okay, my opponent mulligans twice. Gonna lead with the wilds. Lead with my tap lands first, of course. Make sure to get a red here. Yeah. Gonna Narcomancer here. I don't expect he has like a frostbite or anything like that. Packmate, looks like. So I'm missing the double green for Trumpeting Herd. So I wonder if I want to Visionary into holding up Frostbite for his Packmate. Oh, I could have played the Highland Forest, but I think this is better. Because I'll have the green from the Visionary. I want to play my Trumpeting Heart as soon as possible, I think. Because that's going to give me the most power as soon as possible. I do miss out on an attack by Visionary, but I think that's alright. Does he play Packmate here? He might hold it to combo off with. Yeah, it looks like he's holding it. Alright, so I will kill this one, though. I don't want his Visionary to be giving him mana. So here... I could Reckless Impulse and Trumpeting Herd. Okay. Yeah. So I drew a Royal Eruption. That's going to be pretty good if I can manage to go face with that. Interesting. And he plays Packmate into my Frostbite. That's interesting. So I have Frostbite. Into... So do I want to play Packmate or do I want to play Mindstone? I think I play Packmate here. And then just let the Mindstone go. This game is going to end in one turn. I drew another Royal Eruption, so that's 6 damage to his face. That's quite good. He pretty much has to go off here, but he only has 4 mana this time. Last game he had 7 mana, so that's quite a big difference. It looks like he's going to try for chump blocks here. No. Okay. Yeah, okay, he is trying for chump blocks, right? He's just going to let the first day of class go. Alright, so what do I do here? I think it starts with Explore. Ooh. Does that get me lethal? I think I'm 1 damage short. And then I'm 1 mana short too. So I could Royal Eruption his face, Ardent Elementalist, and then get back Royal Eruption, but I'm 1 mana short. 1 mountain short. What if I had Royal Eruption and Narcomancer? That doesn't do anything. Yeah. I think I'm just attacking. And we'll see how much damage he lets through. Because if he lets through 3 damage, that's going to be lethal. And it's very possible because he wants to keep us in Narcomancer for next turn. Yep, alright. So we do have lethal. My opponent wasn't playing around double Royal Eruption, which, I mean, I think that makes sense. Like, he has to have a Narcomancer on board if he wants to win next turn. GG's. So we managed to just get there, outracing my opponent on Storm.